Good afternoon and welcome to our live stream this afternoon. We're broadcasting from the Small Business Development Center at Florida Gulf Coast University. We'd like to welcome everyone today. My name is Kevin Brady. I'm the International Trade Specialist here at the SBDC. Before we get started, I would like to ask you guys if you have an opportunity to please save and share this video throughout your network and share it with anyone who would be interested. Today we're going to be talking about trends and opportunities with international business. Before we get started here, I also want to mention the Small Business Development Center is a no-cost confidential service offered to small businesses here throughout Southwest Florida and the state of Florida. Please feel free to contact us at www.fsbdcswfl.org for more information. As I mentioned before, my name is Kevin Brady. I'm the International Trade Specialist here. Today we're going to talk about trends and opportunities in global business. Things globally have really been expanding lately. Companies here in Florida have really taken advantage of that. We currently have over 62,000 businesses in Florida that are exporting their products worldwide. That is a staggering number and constitutes almost 20% of the total amount of companies that are involved in global trade here in the United States. Outside of Florida, the only state that has more exporters is the state of California. That leads to, why are people exporting? Well, 85% of the world's purchasing power is outside of the United States. In addition, over 95% of the world's population is outside of the United States. So, given those statistics, this offers a huge opportunity for businesses that are looking to expand, to diversify their business beyond the United States and to grow. Some of the regions that have really been expanding here internationally. One of the big trends and one of the big growth regions is Southeast Asia. Countries like Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, the Philippines, they're experiencing tremendous birth rates. With that, there's a need for goods and services in these areas. And these countries have banded together to form what they call the ASEAN markets. They're currently in the process now of trying to harmonize a lot of their trade efforts that will give them some advantages when negotiating with other entities such as the United States, the EU, and some other markets out there globally. So we're going to continue to see Southeast Asia develop. There's going to be lots of projects in regards to infrastructure. There'll also be a lot of initiatives in healthcare. Healthcare, pharmaceuticals, those things are going to continue to grow and offer opportunities for businesses here in the United States. The second thing that we're noticing as far as trends is e-commerce is exploding. For a long time, the United States had really taking the lead in e-commerce and still is a major player in global commerce electronically. But what's happened recently, China has now surpassed the United States as the leader in e-commerce revenue, which is an amazing feat based on the fact that only about 48% of the people in China have access to the internet. So as that economy continues to grow and expand, we'll see more and more revenue coming out of China in terms of e-commerce. Some other markets that are growing as far as e-commerce include Russia and Brazil as well. Lastly, I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the trends going on worldwide. As we kind of touched on with Southeast Asia, we're seeing a population boom throughout the planet. Markets like India, China, these are huge markets with billions of people, and they're really continuing to expand. As we see this population surge, we see more people in need of goods and services to support them. I've noticed a lot of things going on internationally in regards to infrastructure. Throughout South America, they're spending billions of dollars to upgrade the roads, the seaports, the airports, and this is going on not only in South America but also into the Middle East as well as Southeast Asia. So we're seeing a world that's becoming more and more connected, and once again, with the advancements in technology, it's brought the world a little bit closer together. So we're going to continue to see domestic companies reaching out to businesses overseas to, expand and grow their sales, and this will be a trend for many years to come. Right now, I'd like to have any questions that anyone may have. If you want to send those in to me. Like to remind everybody, the Small Business Development Center here, we offer no-cost consulting. It's confidential. We service a 5-county region here in Southwest Florida. You can always reach us at fsbdcswfl.org. Please visit our website. We'd also encourage you to like us on our Facebook page. And if anyone has any need for export consulting, I can be reached directly at area code 239-745-3702. Once again, if anyone has any questions, we'd like to get those now. But just to summarize what we discussed today, 3 big things. The fastest growing regions we're noticing are all in Southeast Asia. These include markets Indonesia, the Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore. Secondly, we discussed a little bit about e-commerce and the expansion of e-commerce internationally and the growth in China, Brazil, and Russia. And then lastly, we talked a little bit about some of the worldwide trends as it relates to infrastructure and healthcare. If there are no more questions, we'd like to go ahead and conclude our live stream today, and we'd like to thank everyone for participating. As I mentioned earlier, please feel free to reach out to me with any questions. Area code 239-745-3702. Hope you have a nice afternoon. Thank you.